Halloween is not about the tricks, it's all about the treats, right? Right. Hi, it's Lynn Dunn from Stamptastic Designs. Thanks so much for joining me today. In this episode of Stamptastic TV, I will feature 3 simple Halloween treat holders that you can make with your circle and oval punches. And if you don't have punches, you can also use framelits. By the end of this video, you will have 3 super cute treat ideas created with punch art. We will make a ghost, pumpkin, and Frankenstein Halloween treat holder. Leave a comment below and let me know which one of these treat holders you are most excited about. For the latest card making and paper crafting ideas, be sure to subscribe to my channel and click on the little bell so you will be notified each time I upload a new video. First, let's talk about the supplies that you will need. You will need to cut a 3 1/4 by 8 inch piece of white, orange or pumpkin pie, and green or old olive cardstock. You are going to score each of the pieces on the 8 inch side at 3 1/2 and 4 1/2 inches. You will need a 3 1/4 inch circle punch. You will need a 1/2 inch circle punch or a framelit. You will need a small oval punch, or you can use a framelit. You will need some of your favorite embossing folders. So for these 3 projects, I'm using 3 different embossing folders. The Swirls and Curls for the Ghost, the Seaside for Frankenstein, and the corrugated cardboard for the pumpkin. You will also need a black marker, some white and black scraps to cut out the eyes and the nose and the mouth of the different projects, some twine, some ribbon, and I'm using the black organdy ribbon, and I am also using some little leaf ribbon for the pumpkin. You will need a hole punch, some cellophane bags to put the candy in, any kind of washi tape or just regular tape that you can tape up the candy and keep the bag closed, and a scissors. Okay, I think we're ready to get started. Okay, we're gonna start with the ghost treat holder. So the first thing you wanna do is take your cardstock and you wanna emboss the front and back of the treat holder. So simply slide the cardstock into the embossing folder up to the score line, run it through your embossing machine, then flip it around and emboss the other side. Leave the bottom part plain, don't emboss the bottom part, it will sit nicer. Once you have your cardstock embossed, fold on the score lines and pinch the 2 pieces together at the top. Punch a little hole in the top of the treat holder and then tie a bit of ribbon through the hole to create a bow. Next, punch out 2 3 1/4 inch circles from a piece of white cardstock. Then punch out 2 1/2 inch circles from a piece of black cardstock. Adhere the circles together so that your 1/2 inch black circles are in the center of the white ones. Then punch out 1 circle from a piece of black cardstock. Cut that circle in half with your scissors to create the eyelids. Use glue dots to adhere the pieces to create the eyes. Then adhere the eyes to the front of the treat holder with dimensionals. Punch or cut out a small oval for the mouth using black cardstock and adhere this piece to the front of the treat holder with dimensionals. Then simply package up some treats in the little cellophane bag. Add a little washi tape to hold the bag closed and slide them into the side of the treat holder. That's it. Next, we will make this adorable pumpkin treat holder. So again, start by embossing the front and back of your treat holder using the corrugated cardboard embossing folder. Be sure to leave the bottom of your treat holder open. Once you have embossed the treat holder, fold on the score lines and pinch the top together. Punch a little hole in the top of the treat holder to create a place to thread your ribbon through. In this case, we are going to use some twine. So cut a piece of green twine, thread it through that hole, make a knot, then lay your leaf ribbon across that knot, and then tie another knot, then create your bow. Next, punch out 2 3 1/4 inch circles from a piece of white cardstock. Punch out 2 1/2 inch circles from a piece of black cardstock. Adhere these pieces together to create the eyes. Punch out 1 circle from a piece of black cardstock. Cut that circle in half to create the eyelids. Use glue dots to adhere the pieces to create the eyes. Then adhere the eyes to the front of the treat holder with dimensionals. Punch or cut out a small oval for the mouth. Use your scissors to create some teeth. Adhere the mouth to the front of your treat holder with dimensionals. And the last project is the Frankenstein treat holder. So again, we are going to start by embossing the front and back of the treat holder using the C-side embossing folder. Cut two 1.5 by 3.25 inch pieces of black cardstock to create the hair for Frankenstein. Randomly snip a triangular design across the bottom of the 3.25 inch side to create the hair. Adhere the hair to the front and back of the treat holder using some glue dots. Repeat this process with the other 1.5 by 3.25 inch piece of black cardstock. Fold the treat holder on the score lines, punch a hole in the top, create a place to thread your ribbon through, and tie a little knot. Punch out two 3/4 inch circles from a piece of white cardstock, punch out two 1/2 inch circles from a piece of black cardstock, adhere the circles together to create the eyes. Punch out one circle from a piece of black cardstock. Cut the circle in half to create the eyelids. Use glue dots to adhere the pieces to create the eyes. Then adhere the eyes to the front of the treat holder with dimensionals. Next, cut out a 1/2 circle to create the nose and adhere the nose to the treat holder. For the finishing touch, just use your black marker to create the mouth. So how adorable are these little projects? If you enjoyed them, give me a thumbs up or type super cute in the comments below. Now you have some adorable and simple little Halloween treat holders that you can make with your circle and oval punches. Thanks so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know by liking it, sharing it with your friends, and leave a comment below to let me know what you enjoyed most about the video and the tips shared here today. Have fun getting creative, take care, and I'll see you soon.